Hello, everyone. This is Maria from mariascraftingcorner.com. Welcome and thank you so much for being here with me today. So, I decided, just like I've been doing this last month and a half, to just go ahead and go live and kind of work with you on our paper pumpkin kit alternatives. I just received our March paper pumpkin kit alternative, but I have to be honest with you guys. I I have decided to try to make at least another alternative with our Sunshine and Smiles paper pumpkin kit, and that's the one for February. Just because I did one alternative only, and I feel like I don't want all this stuff to get gathered around my studio or my little craft room. And then trying to figure out what am I going to do with all of this. Okay, so that's what we're doing today. And if you don't know what paper pumpkin kit is, it is a Stampin' Up monthly subscription where you will get everything you need in a little box to create whatever projects they have designed for that month. Most of the times it's cards. There are plenty opportunities or plenty times where they are some other things, more like paper crafts. We've had some like treat boxes, especially for Halloween or for um, Valentine's Day. And so it's really worth it. I really like it because it is cheap. It is $23.50, and that includes shipping, and it includes really everything. So, it will include cutouts and card bases if that's what you're doing, the glue dots and dimensionals if that's included in the again for the project they have designed. Um, they also are a great opportunity for us to increase our stamp set collections because it always have a unique and exclusive stamp set, and it always brings and I'm always off camera. This one is one of that. I'm not totally off camera. What we call a stamping spot in whatever color they have chosen, and so again you'll be increasing your color collection as well. If you've been here before, you guys know that try to make these alternatives with just what's in the box, right? I do bring some of my tools that may be, for example, my bone folder or my scissors. I do bring my own. Why am I always off camera? It's so funny. My own big ink pad because I don't need to open that little one while I have this one, right? It doesn't make sense, but it's the same color that's included. I may bring glue if that is something that I'm going to use. Most likely, I will use my Stampin' Seal Plus just to make it a little faster. This one is close to be done, so we may end up using tear and tape. Let's see what else. I have brought in my ink brushes so I can make some extra cardstock if I want to create something extra. And I think we're probably going to do that today. And most of the time, I will bring my own Stampin' Up blocks, and this is a Stampin' Up block, a regular one. Your first kit will bring its own stamping block, and if you can tell, these are a tiny bit thinner than mine, and I love mine Stampin' Up ones. So it's always worth it, I think, to just get these if you're interested. And anything and everything I will be used here will be probably linked down below. You can also subscribe to, at this point in time, it will be April's stamping paper pumpkin kit. And actually, let me bring these. I shouldn't, but I'm just going to show you what it looks like. I told you that I already have my other one. So let's move to the crafting table real quick. Oops, there you go. And this is what the April Paper Pumpkin Kit looks. It's called All the Little Things. And it says that it's gorgeous stained glass looking cherry blossoms. I really like this. Very, very cute. I don't know what else is in it. It says that next month, comes with a free box organizer that is perfect to store your ink spots and other crafting pieces. So, man, I absolutely love this again. This is super cool. Hey, Donna, how are you? Somehow your comment has not shown up in my little YouTube thingy here. So I am glad you're here. How you doing, Miss Donna? I'm glad I'm live. I really like to be live. I have said this in the past. I feel that because um I can be very critic of myself, then sometimes I just don't. When I edit the videos, oh my god, it takes seriously forever in a day. Anyways, what are we going to need today? We're going to need extra, just a piece of white cardstock. Um, I have my cheat sheet here, and the only other person I've seen doing this card is Lisa Curcio and Lisa Stamp Studio, and that's her YouTube channel. You can look her up. She's an amazing teacher. And so that's the one. She is calling this, a Per Cup Fanfold greeting card. It's just another cute fanfold that I think will work really well with the February kit. So let's get started. Again, so we're going to need this white piece, and we are going to bring my beloved, look at that. I have been working very hard. So I know I did not have a life like the big life yesterday. I don't know if it's big life, but the life that, I kind of really prepare for. Oh, goodness in hands. Okay, so this is a little bit rebellious. Let's see if I can take it out. I don't think it will affect. Okay, I guess it's staying. But I have to tell you guys, I have an idea of what I want to do with the card. Hopefully, it's going to come out as beautiful as I hope. Now that you guys know my new glasses, I hope I can see better. We'll see about that. I'm not sure. I'm pretty happy with them so far. So, okay, we're going to come and we're going to score these on the short side. We're going to score at 2 1/8. You guys know I have them marked, but there's 2 1/8. So score, putting that blade far away because I always mess it up. And then we're going to move these ahead to 6 3/8. And I'm just going to move this because we're going to need these in here. It's hard to see the 3/8 because it falls here within the brown area. It is easy to see just because we know that the 3/8, it's the, right next, not right next, but close to the half line or to the half inch. And so I know that is 3/8, and I'm going to score. And then the other score we're going to do is at 5 1/2. So just moving or turning our cardstock on the long side and score in the middle. Whoops, that was loud. Sorry, guys. Now, once we have this, and it's hard to see in white, I guess you can sort of see. What we're going to do is we're going to take off these and this one. We're just going to cut them. So we are going to again align at 2 1/8, and we are going to bring our our blade here, and we're going to cut all the way to 5 1/2. I'm using these as a reference point, and these here. It is sometimes hard for me to see well if I'm making it through. This looks like I did really well. And I'm moving this again to 6 3/8, and I'm going to cut it. You don't have to score and cut. I just did it because I feel safer if I do that, but you don't have to do it. You can just go ahead and score at 5 1/2 first, and then just go ahead and cut, right? That may be easier. I am going here at, hey Susie, how are you? Thank you so much for your birthday card. I have to tell you guys, thank you to all of you that take a minute to send me a quick birthday card. I love them. They were so beautiful, and that absolutely made my day. Thank you for being here, Susie. We are doing a paper pumpkin kit alternative, and we are going to be using our February kit still. I just got the other one and it looks super cute, but I have to say, I barely did one with the other, and I feel like we need to do another one. So here we are. I'm saving these because these are perfect for sentiments and whatever not, so I am putting them away. And this is the card base that we're going to be using. Let me move this tiny bit here. We're going to go ahead and this is moving. I know you guys know that oh, it was very well. It was very nice. We always kind of just relax, right? We went for dinner because you know the basics dinner, and then we did go. We came back. We went for dinner early, and then we came back and just relaxing here, and that was it. I am a pretty simple person when it comes to certain things. Okay, so this is our basic card. And I don't know if you guys can see here that it's a little hard to fold this. So what we're going to do is I'm going to bring back my trimmer and we're going to cut about a 16th. That happens fairly often. And if you don't know, a 16th, it's right there with where that brown line ends. So I'm just going to cut a tiny bit. And like I was saying, it happens fairly often when you are doing cards that fold one into the other. Thank you, Donna. Yes, it was fun. I had asked my husband for how would you call it? Like an herb box. So he's building that to me, and I'm very excited about that. And I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm going to turn these again. Just stop talking about my birthday and focus on the card. And I'm going to cut another 16th, okay? There we go. So I am really excited about that. I saw something similar in Amazon, and man, right? He's like, I can build that. It's easy. Don't even look at that. And so we went and got all the materials for it, and I'm really excited for it. Super, super excited. Okay, so this is our base card. You see how much better it cuts now after we kind of cut that 16th off. And so now it really folds, okay? And I'm going to go ahead again and give it a good crease with my bone folder. So this is what I have envisioned. We have these window cards, which I absolutely love their options. This for the February kit, anyways. I'm gonna align this at 4 1/4, which is this card, and I'm gonna cut this. And I'm gonna cut this because I really want to use these in here, like that. And what that means is we're going to cut this, but I am not going to go ahead and do the like super cool cut. I could. I'm thinking I could do that. I guess let's try this. Okay, the first thing before trying that is we need to, let me remove that. We need to make these a little bit smaller. So I'm going to take about 1/8 of each little of one side. So 1/8 there and 1/8 here. Okay. Why am I doing that? So this is gonna kind of get framed here with the white, right? Okay. So I'm gonna put this here. I'm gonna hold it real still. Let me take off the trimmer and hold it still where I want it. Very important. And I'm going to bring my pen and kind of just delineate that. Technically speaking, we're not going to see this, right? But we're going to do something sort of like when we are fussy cutting, we're going to cut a little bit further. So we actually have these inside the frame, if that makes sense. So I don't want it to be, you can almost see it, right? Sometimes if you cut it right there, then you will see part of it, or it's maybe not see, but it's kind of noticeable, I guess what I'm trying to say. So I'm going to cut a little bit below or further away, however you want to call it. This cut does not need to be by any means a really good cut, because we're not going to see it really. And if it's too ugly, you can always try to put like an extra thing, an extra, how you call it? An extra decoration in the back. I just don't think it's needed. Okay, so there's one, and you see what I'm saying? It's a little further than the line, and then we're going to bring the other one, and we're going to do the exact same thing. This is not fussy cutting, so again, it does not need to be pretty. I am already not a good, how you say it? Not a good cutter, not a good fussy cutter. I still do it, but I'm not. I don't know, you guys. Yeah, not cool. But you still have to do it right, because you get a whole lot from it. So, especially with Stampin' Up's beautiful DSP. Okay, so there we go. There we have our little cut. Not perfect, but we're going to bring these and we're going to cut this in half. Now, this was initially 4 1/4, right? So now it is 4 1/8. And so the half of it will be 2 16. 2 1/16. Is that how you say it? And there you go. It's right there. And we are going to cut it. If we mess it up, we can always cut a little bit on the extra side and it will be perfectly okay. You don't have to do these things perfect. And this will be our decoration in here. Doesn't that look, well, especially if you do it the right way, super cute, like it already has its own life. And then we're going to decorate the middle and the outside. And super simple card, isn't it? For these, just because I'm going to use glue. Because it's not a simple straight edge, and I just want to make sure that I align everything perfectly. So glue it is, and I don't know why I have that all so far away. Maybe that's better. And I am still respecting my my layers on these sides, but not on these sides. And I'll tell you why here in a minute, because this area is not layered, right? Okay, so that's looking okay. I don't know if you notice here, it is very, very tight, and it's very tight because we had cut that 16 earlier, but I think it's okay. It's not very noticeable when you have it closed, right? So my tip for you is focus on these areas that are the areas that will drag to the eye immediately, instead of that one, because that one would be quote unquote covered, right? And we're going to do the exact same thing with the other one. And the same thing, we are going to make sure there is an edge in here and it looks layered in there, but not so much in here, and making sure that these are attached to, not attached, aligned with each other. And that will be our card. And I am going to push this a little bit again, whoops, because this needs to really stay there. It is a little rebellious there. I don't know if you noticed. So it looks like Maria put very little amount of glue on that end and on this end. So let's go ahead and put some extra glue on those corners. And there they go. And I'm just going to close this for a minute, and we're going to help it get in there. And I'm going to put my ink pad there so it stays glued. So we're going to work on the front, and I am going to use these berries as part of the front. I don't know what I'm saying. Obviously, it sounds like it. But, you know, we have so much and so many, I guess, options to decorate this. I am seriously in love with this kit. I know that I've said it a couple times, but it is really, really true. Of course, I'm going to try to use one of these. I also want to tell you guys that if you don't want to keep using these, you can probably create your own one. And use your blending brushes to make them green. Since the color we have is yellow, then that will not work very well. But I am going to use this piece, and let's go ahead and start with this one. So this one is most likely 4¼ by 5½, and we are going to cut these at 1/8 smaller, right? You guys know I like my eighths. And same here, another eighth. So this is 5 3/8. Very simple. We're going to use these like quote unquote the sky. And we know that this needs to measure then. Let's put it this way. I'm trying to figure out which one I want. One more heel or more of this straight. I think I'm going to want it this way. So I'm going to cut this one at the same 5 3/8. Oh, Maria's wrong. It's 4 1/8 here. So really, I'm going to try to center this a little bit. So I'm going to just cut a tiny piece there, and then I'm going to turn these around and cut these at 4 1/8. I just want a little bit of both. So a little bit of the higher part of the heel, but not only just that, you know. So this is what the piece that we're left with. And we are going to bring these and attaches here. So all we're doing is a beautiful, simple scene. And you guys know that I love my little scenes. Very, very simple. And we are going to bring some of our super cute friends. And I'm trying to define which ones I want. I already have one turtle that is kind of out and about. I'm going to use one of these. And maybe the turtle in here. So let's go ahead and start figuring out how we're going to organize this set of friends. I'm going to bring our little bunny, which I really, really like. And I'm going to bring probably these. I'm going to put it like there, maybe. We'll see if it fits on the other side. We have some extra clouds that we're going to put on top. Didn't I say super simple? Isn't this simple and lovely? Like, boom, it's done in 2 minutes. I really like that. Really, really like that. So we are going to bring our glue, and I'm going to put just some glue all over here. And then put this back in where it was, more or less, give or take. Again, it does not have to be perfect. I am going to bring our little turtle back. In there. And I'm going to put this guy probably a little bit closer there so this can fit, the umbrella can fit. And I have been thinking that I wanted him on dimensionals. What do you guys think? I really, really like my dimensionals. So I think I have another one here. There it is. So let's do some dimensionals to put this kiddo in there. I'm like off camera there. I think that we can use this little corner. There you go. For the other ear. There we go. So Susie, how's your weather doing? Last week it was a little terrible. We have had 2 really gorgeous days, I have to say. I am super happy and excited. It almost feels like spring. I know that we're probably going to have snow here soon because that's how it always happens. But yeah, I'm really, really excited about that. I cannot help it, guys. Which means planting the garden here soon, and that really, really makes me happy. So I am putting 2 dimensionals on the top of the umbrella, but not any on the lower area because that's going to go glued in there. Okay, and so I'm just going to put a little bit of glue in here, a little dot, and we are going to do this, okay, like that. And that's our front, guys. Isn't that super simple? So we're going to bring this back out. We are going to, I didn't glue those, but we'll glue them here in a second, obviously. Maria, I can be funny. I'm going to bring my Stampin' Seal Plus because it's very, very useful. Who is excited for our upcoming new colors? Oh my God, I am very, very excited. I am making sure that I am putting this in the right direction, right? So here we have, this like so. And so I know this is the top, and this is an eighth smaller. Whoops, there it goes. And there it goes, almost, mostly. It fits very well. Yeah, I think we have rain coming. We'll see. Ah, so you're very, very excited. I can't tell you guys how much I love this time of the year when I am about to get really excited with my garden. So yes. And so now we have these bees that will open like this, right? But I want to put something, oh, I forgot my clouds here. And we're going to use a cloud too here. So let's bring our clouds. So there's one. And we'll bring the other one. I don't know if it is as delayed as last time. Last time was extremely delayed. I was very, very surprised about that. I don't know why that happened. But if it is, let me know. It's very simple. So, that's one of the things I guess maybe I really like about our paper pumpkin kit alternatives, and is that it's always so much simpler than other options, right? I am looking, what am I looking for? So what I am thinking, and I don't know you guys, okay, first of all, let's decorate the inside. And I just want in here, I have like, so the kit brings like 3 of this, and I think I've used like all of them a little bit. So I am just going to bring this little cutie up here, and maybe this other flower. These other flowers in here. Something along those lines, just to make it cute. If you have like a rainbow Stampin'Up had last year a rainbow stamp. I don't know if you remember it. That would look super cute here. I don't have any, and the kit doesn't bring any really. So I think that this can do. Like so, we can put this friend in here, somewhere there, and that will just look cute. Again, super, super simple. I am aligning these to the bottom here, at least the ones that fit. So it's we have like this is the base, quote unquote, and then we'll bring our little chick. And we're going to put it in here. I'm going to cover that whole flower, I think, like that. Does that make sense? It just feels that a little bit of the flower showing does not look good, but at least this way we have this one here. And now we're going to stamp something here, and then we'll have enough area for us to write. Let's bring our stamp set. So our stamp set says, friends in any kind of weather. Then it also has wishing you sunshine and smiles. I think I'm going to go with two things. We are going to bring wishing you sunshine and smiles, and we're going to put that one there. But we are also going to make a, sorry, that's noisy, right? I guess I can just remove this. I don't know why I have it there. We're going to bring this one here, and we're going to create the little sun. So let me see, this one fits. Guys, wish me luck. It's always the same. Maria always messes it up. Making sure this is working well. It looks like it is. And so I am trying to center it in here. So I am actually going to, I'm actually going to put it a little lower rather than on top. That way you have time to, or space to write in here, right? Okay, let me align this. Let me align this, guys. So I have it straightish. Moving this a little forward to me. If you see my big head, it's okay. There's nothing amazing about it, but at least this will be straight. Ish. Ah, guys, it happens. Every so often, a miracle happens. Okay, and now we're going to bring this other one, and we're going to go ahead and stamp our sun. And I'm going to make sure that it's stamping okay. There seems to be something there. I'll take that off. Especially because it's a full stamp. Okay. And we're going to go ahead and put it in our corner there. And there we go. We have sun and our little ducky. And now this will close like this, and this will open like that. And that looks super cute so far. So I feel, I don't know what you guys feel, but I feel that we need something here to close this. And I am thinking we're going to do the same thing we did last time, if I find what I'm looking for, because they always get lost. Oh, here it is. I just had it. So I am thinking that maybe if we put, no, just kidding. We can put a decoration here though, and I am going to do what we did last week, which is using one of our blocks to create some kind of watercolor. We're going to use a little bit of water, and we're going to just decorate this or paint this. Very, very simple painting. There is not a whole lot that we need to do. This is just a regular brush. Most of us have some sort of brush at home. But if you're like crafts, most likely you have a brush somewhere. I have a whole bunch of them because I really, really like painting, quote unquote, because I don't really paint, but I do use it. So, and all you need to do is go ahead and clean this in your chamois and dry it up, and guess what? Completely clean, right? That's awesome. And we're going to use our decoration in here like this. So there's something there. What I was thinking is I would like something that kind of stops these from moving. Maybe a cloud will do the trick. What you guys think? I don't think it will do much of a trick. Yeah, no, not really. It's a good idea, mostly. But I do like the idea of putting this one out here. So there's something that breaks just this color. So we're gonna bring, if I can find my glue. Oh, it'll be amazing. And there it goes. Just a little detail. You can even stamp here and decorate something here if you wanted. This card kind of allows for that. And all we need near now, okay, if mostly, is it says wishing you sunshine and smiles, and I think it needs a sentiment here in the front. And I am trying to decide what I want. I want you brighten my day. I think I like that one. So we're going to use these again, this block, and going back here, I'm trying to figure out which one this fits. Seems like this one is offering, huh? Okay, same as always, you can use your grit paper just to get that working. I cannot live without my grit paper. I thought I was going to and bought these. It's glass mat, and I love it. Don't get me wrong, I really like it. When I am doing blending, I like it very much, and because then I don't have to. I just clean it, and it's that. But just in general, I kind of really like my. Yes, sorry. I really like my grit paper. Okay, and there it is. You brighten my day. And we're going to put this friend up here. And I'm going to use glue. And I think it got a smudge there of water. That's not very nice, is it? So we're going to do it again. I'm okay with that. I just need to find the thing again. I don't know why I keep hiding it. For real, Maria? Hello? Well, it will eventually pop up again. In the meantime, I am going to bring our glue dots. That, guys, I love these glue dots. I don't know what you guys think, but I really like. Oh my God, Maria, guys, why didn't you tell me that it was right next to me? Here I am trying to figure it out. Okay, let's get this again, or maybe I'll use this one since you know. Okay, that one worked too. And we're going to bring this. Hopefully no water falls on it. That'll be cool. And we're going to glue it up here. And I was telling you guys, I don't know if you feel this, but this kit was extremely, extremely cute. And I'm just aligning these up there. And we're going to bring these glue dots, not glue dots, this decorations or adhesive. That same thing happened last time. These are a little rebellious. So I'm going to use the force. I'm going to put one there. Whoops. There we go. And I'm going to just put one in there and another one in here. And that way we have this, and I love this in the color of it. It's just all so beautiful. And just because there's one here, I'm going to bring at least one to pop in there. Okay? And guys, that's it. I mean, I've been thinking of putting that little frog in here just because it's so super cute, that frog. But we are going to leave it as is. Look at that, guys. All 40 minutes. I can't believe it. And I've been talking. This is a full success. So this is your card. Super simple. You open it and then boom. Isn't that super cute? I really, really like it. Like I was saying, I really don't mind this here. I feel that it works okay. It doesn't look bad. And I prefer it like this than this popping on the other side. I don't know. I really don't like that. Let me remove Chaos and Mayhem out of here. But that's our little card. What do you guys think? Simple, 40 minutes, which means that if you focus, it's probably a 10-minute card, right? Especially with the kit since it has it all in there. It is amazing. This kit is amazing. Did you guys manage to get the dies for the little frog and the flowers? I kind of stayed and waited and waited, and here we are. No dice. That's it. Nothing I can do about it. So let me move back up. There we are. Phew. Okay, guys. Thank you so much for joining me, even if it's just this quick and unannounced. I don't prefer it this way, but I have to tell you guys, it helps me when I am live. I think that when I am live, I feel that I can just kind of talk and make mistakes, and whoops, it happens. And if I am not live, I just go ahead and try to go over and over and over and try to make the video perfect. And it takes its time, right? It takes its sweet time. So I really, really appreciate you guys hanging out with me and just being understanding of how circumstances change. I hope you like the card. And I am hoping next week we're going to have another card, a paper pumpkin kit. And I hope we're going to be using the new one, the new paper pumpkin kit, which I don't know if you guys already received it, but it is gorgeous. I really like it too. It has a lot of options, like really different options. It's super interesting. So we'll be seeing you next week. And I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day or your week. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to subscribe if you like it. Don't forget to like it, the video, and share the video if you really like it, because it just helps me out in YouTube. And well, although I don't want to be a influencer, I would like my little channel to grow little by little. So thank you again. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. Bye.